it's Lisa Wright, and this is my naked wine. Oops, hang on. Hey everybody, hang on, let's go ahead and do this again. Hey everybody, it's Lisa Wright. This is my naked wine haul. I placed an order this year. I haven't done this in a while. Basically, what happened? I'm a member of Naked Wines. I spend about $50 a month on the membership. I've gone on and off on my membership throughout the year, but I have had a running balance with Naked Wine. And they've been sending me little reminders to make sure that I cash in on the balance. So at the end of the year, I decided, you know what, I think I'm just going to go ahead and utilize that balance and order 6 wines and take it from there. So, and use up the balance so I can stay active. And I'm going to go back to the beginning of the year to become a member. And like I said, it is $50 a month. They keep a balance, and basically it's a wine club. And in the wine club, you get a choice of, you get a balance, and then you buy from the $50 a month club balance that you have. The Naked Wines is basically a program where small wineries are supported by the members. So a part of your membership, your monthly membership, goes to support local winemakers, especially here in California, small winemakers across the United States, and some who qualify overseas. And they send you an update on new wines that are introduced, et cetera, et cetera. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just share my 6 wines with you today and get started. But like I said, the starting entry point into the Naked Wine Club is $50 a month. Okay, so with the 6 wines, if you know me, you know that I like white wines. So I'm going to be showing you tonight white wines, rosés, even some bubblies that I ordered. The wine I'm drinking tonight in front of you is Kim Crawford. And Kim Crawford is a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand Marlborough region. This is a local winery, very well established. I know it's on ice, Lisa, how dare you. But we just bought the bottle and we bought it out of refrigeration. It was on sale. I bought it for like 12 bucks. And when we came home, I said, you know, I really want to drink this wine, but it's not cold. It is normally served cold. So I said, I'm just going to throw some ice in it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But thank you for joining me if you're here today. We're going to get started on the Naked Wine haul right now. The total delivered to my door was $0. And it's because they pulled it out of my balance, which was like $400. And the shipping was $0 because that was included in my balance as well. Each of these wines is 750 milliliters, which is a normal bottle measurement of wine. Haley's doc is here. It says, always know God loves you. Amen to that, okay? So let's get started with my haul. I got a W. Donaldson Russian River Valley Prestige Cuvée 2022. A David Akiyoshi Reserve Clarksburg Chardonnay 2023. By the way, David Akiyoshi is one of my favorite winemakers here in Northern California. Rob McNeil, another Russian River Valley Brut 2021. Russian River is one of my favorite. Sonoma County and the Russian River area is one of my favorite growing regions in the country. I have 3 top growing regions. First is I like Russian River, which is Sonoma County. That would be Windsor. That's north of California, Northern California. Central California is Santa Maria. Santa Maria is north of Santa Barbara County. That's my second choice of wine region. And then my third choice of wine region, believe it or not, would be Temecula. And that is south of Los Angeles, north of San Diego County. It is inland. And it's just a fun place to go wine tasting and visit wineries. And I like it because it's close by. It's a day trip, and you just have a lot of fun. Just Chilling Guy is here. Hi, Chilling Guy. Welcome to the live. I am sharing my this winter's haul from Naked Wines. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer. Pups Forever. Hi there. Hello. Jiggerblocks says 56. Okay, I wish I was. And Jiggerblocks wants me to say the classic that is of the 2025 6-7. Let's go with that. And Rihanna Hashburn says hi. And then Pup Forever wants to know, how are you? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. And my name is Lisa Wright. Thank you for asking. My channel is It's Lisa Wright. Giggerblock says W. Let's go. Okay, so the first wine that we have here tonight is, oh, I didn't even get to finish my list. Next, we have Mike Peterson's Marlborough Rose of Pinot Noir. Marlborough is in New Zealand. It's a region that I have visited in my day, and I've done a lot of wine tasting there. And then we have the Ipanema Brut, and that is a Nevada wine. So that's a lot of fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment from Christy7878. John Kurtz, welcome. 6-1. And Blitz says, did you 3 Crowns and Clash Royal with Hog Rider and Gollum? That is actually, I think it's a reference to a movie. And it says, Pup Forever says, I'm going to go. Okay. Have a great night, Pup. Thanks for watching. And Paris says that you subscribed. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for subscribing. And happy birthday to you, Brianna. I appreciate you being here. And Nana Hashburn says, love your glasses. Thank you very much. I'm going to be looking up for a little bit because I have trifocals, and it's really a bad way for me to read the prompter. Hold on a second. Let's just go ahead and angle it up a tad, okay? So it won't be really rough on my eyes. Joy Gambite says, hey, hey. And Baby Laughing says, I love your videos, and you have an incredible day. Thank you very much, baby. Let's go ahead and get started on this haul. It's only 6 wines, and I hope I have as much information as possible. If there's information on the bottle, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you, okay? The delivery is free, and I pay $50 a month for the wine club, and I've only did 1 haul this year, so I do have quite a balance. Okay, so we're going to talk about, this is a pretty, really pretty colored label. And this is the Rosé Pinot Noir. And this is the New Zealand wine. I think it's one overseas wine that I purchased. And that is a really pretty color. It is a screw top. Guys, you're always going to get a screw top from New Zealand. You're going to get a screw top from a lot of the newer New World countries. New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, parts of South America, and of course the United States. There are a lot of places in the US that still have corks, but many places are resorting to screw top. Don't be offended if somebody gives you a screw top for a bottle of wine. Okay, it is a common practice now in most countries. So this is the Patterson Rose of Pinot Noir Marlborough. The year is 2022. I'm going to read it out to you. It says it's sun-kissed summer days and cooler summer evenings of our magical region, which is very true. Drive the character of this rosé. There are notes of strawberry, which you can tell in the wine here. And, oh, creme brulee, which means it's a little sweet. And framed off by, let's keep going, refreshing acidity that adds texture. Okay, so that means it's a layered textured wine, the flavors and the notes. It has a balance of huge drinkability. It's perfect to enjoy on its own. This little number is, I can't hardly read it, is refreshing and insists on being in the moment. Okay, sorry for the reading. It's really bad. I had to read this white portion. My favorite wine is, okay, well, Venus, good luck to you on that. We're going to go ahead and give Venus 808, we're going to give you a little timeout. Thank you for coming. Hi, Peyton. Welcome. I'm just sharing my wine haul, and I'm sorry for the readout. Anyway, so I really like the label here, and I'm looking forward to trying this. I have a feeling it's going to be a little sweet. It is Mike Patterson, and it is a product of New Zealand. Came a long way. That is a really pretty color too. That's a beautiful, and I love the cream top. It has a really nice like walnut finish, and I love the color of the label. It's really pretty. It's one of my favorite colors. Who's next on my list? And by the way, they come in a very protective box, and you get a top and a bottom protective lid. All right. Next is W. Donaldson 2022. It's a prestige cuvee, and this is Russian River. Isn't that pretty? Russian River up in the great Northern California region. Redwoods, lots of minerals, lots of fruit, ancient fruit as well. Lance, my husband, used to live up there, and he remembers, and he's going to be there next week. How is Cindy doing? She hasn't been streamed in a while. Peyton, Cindy's doing great. I spoke with her today. Just remember, it is the holidays, and she has lost her husband. So she's just doing her content. She got a new computer. I'm super proud of her. And because Cindy had a real boo-boo computer, and she had a very difficult time loading up and creating content, editing her content in a timely manner. So she was really struggling. She was using her iPad, and I told her that she needed to find a really good computer to work with. I gave her recommendations to get a MacBook, and she ended up she has a MacBook Air, brand new, and I'm hopeful that it works out for her, that she'll be able to pump out more content and do streaming on her laptop. So I look forward to that. I think it's going to be great. And she got a new iPhone 17. Yes, I told her she needed to get a new iPhone to go big and get that 17 Pro Max. And she got this iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I'm super proud of her. I'm glad. I just spoke with her today. I was protecting the kids. What else do we have here? Should have never been fired. I was a New York school bus driver. And like we talked about Cindy. Sorry to hear that. I also had issues with my touchpad on my laptop, and all of a sudden it started working again out of the blue. That's weird. It is weird. Things like that happen, you know. Maybe you did the update too. I gotta go. I'm gonna be back later. Bye. Okay, Rhiannon Ashford. And if you were the one with the birthday, happy birthday once again. All right, so this is Russian River. I'm excited about this. Let's talk about it. So Wayne Donaldson has long been recognized as a force in the world of sparkling wines. This is what a sparkling wine looks like. It's going to have the cork top. It's going to have the cage surrounding it. And then it's pressurized. And then you just remove the sleeve, tie back the cage, and then you pop the wine right off, okay? With over 2.5 decades, 25 years of experience and mentoring from many of the chef d'etat from the great houses, Donaldson ignites the experience to create sparkling wines of distinction. Beautiful bottle right here. I love the label. I can't help it. I'm drinking Dom Perignon from Paris. Well, you lucky bastard. Dom Perignon from anywhere is a great champagne. It's my favorite. I've had Cristal, and I've had other very expensive French champagne, and I got to tell you, bar none, the best, Dom Perignon. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. So let's keep moving. And I got another sparkling brute. I went a little nuts. I like bubblies. And I thought that this would be nice for New Year's. This is Rob McNeil, yet another Russian River. I got a thing about Sonoma County. And this is a nice sparkling brute, which means it's going to have that really nice, smoky, chewy flavor to it. It's going to be delicious. That's really nice. Let's go into the bottle and see what's going on here. Russian River Valley, Sonoma County sparkling wine. Thanks to, he leaves us with a little message. He says, thanks to you, I am thrilled to offer a refreshing wine infused with McBubbles, bearing my name, McNeil. This method traditionnel Russian River sparkling wine was made following the processes that were honed in France from hundreds of years after first fermenting in stainless steel and French oak. I like a stainless steel wine. I know that sounds odd, but I do. I lost my school bus job. I know, I'm so sorry, Terry. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to skip that. I'm very sorry. And I wish you the best of luck, especially during this holiday and these difficult times. This cuvee blend was then fermented in the bottle, and it's aged with yeast for months before riddling and the addition of special dosage after discharging. Cheers and thank you for your support. So that's a special message to the supporters of Naked Wines. And that's a really nice looking bottle. Very heavy too. So once again, like I said, it's infused and then it is corked with pressure, and then you have a cage that holds down that cork. As soon as you open up the cage and push a little bit on the pop to pop up the cork, then the bubbles will force, the pressure will force the cap off. Okay, so that's that. That's going to be really nice. Where are we next? It's only 6. This is going to be a short live. Do you know that not good for you? Do you know that's not good for you? I am 60 years old. And yes, I know it's not good for me. But I like to drink. I like to drink, and I highly recommend drinking in moderation. I can't believe I went a little nuts and I got another sparkling wine, and this is yet another brute. So, welcome back, Max the Beast. Thank you for coming back to my live. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so this is Iponina right here. And this is I think that this may be a blend of wines. And this is sparkling wine. It's California, but let's talk about it, okay? Iponina Brut California Sparkling Wine. Love is forged from the soul and strengthened by the heart. Am able to endure the ages, given without conditions. It links our lives, our dreams, and sets our spirits free. That is lovely. Let's find out where this was bottled. Oh, Healdsburg. This was bottled in Healdsburg. This is another Sonoma County wine. Brut, I should say. Brut is one of my favorites. It's kind of like drinking beer, but very, very different. All right, let's keep going. I got 2 more. Akiyoshi, one of my favorite. Akiyoshi is one of my favorite California winemakers. Actually, Terry Zahn says he's drinking Dom with blue cheese and flax crackers. You're drinking blue cheese and crackers? Is it with blue cheese or blue cheese filled olives? Let me know. Okay, so Akiyoshi 2023 Reserve Chardonnay Shirley aged by Clarksburg, California. One of my favorite winemakers. Now, this is a corked wine. Okay, and let's talk about, this is a Chardonnay. The vintage is 2023. The vineyard reflects the terrier. The wine grower nurtures the vines and the grapes, and the winemaker creates the style to unify both of them. And it's a second generation winemaker, and this is a thread of continuity for crafting Akiyoshi wines. And he says, cheers and salute. So this is specifically bottled for Naked Wines. And I have never, ever, he's never disappointed me. Akiyoshi. We are down to our last bottle, guys. This is a nice, hefty bottle. This is a 2024 by Matt Parrish Reserve Chardonnay, and it's a Petaluma Gap. This is the bottle, Matt Parrish. And it is another Sonoma County wine in Northern California. What I like about that region is a lot of the wines are clean, and a lot of the winemakers are very small. And okay, thank you. A lot of the winemakers are very small, independent winemakers. So there's a lot of very small vineyards up there, and it's beautiful. Anyway, so Matt Parrish 2024 Reserve. Let's see if he wrote a special note. He says that for more than 25 years, I have been the winemaker behind many of the world's greatest brands. Matt Parrish is Matt Parrish is his own. So he's made other brands. Each wine is the representation of a vineyard, region, and varietal and style, guided by one of true, consistent make, blend, and bottle only absolute pleasure. Thanks to you for making this possible. And it does have the little Naked Wine logo in the back. So this is made specifically for Naked Wines. This is a corked wine. This is a corked wine. All right, so it's not a screw top. So technically speaking, I just really have one screw top, and that's the one from Marlborough, which I'm not surprised. Australia and New Zealand wines are generally screw top. So, and that is my 6-pack right there, guys. I wanted to come live. I am going to repurpose this and put it up as a recording. If you guys want to try Naked Wines, they ship anywhere in the United States. You do get an affiliate code if anybody promotes like I do, and you get a discount on your next purchase. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and go back and link the Naked Wine to my my link in my description box. I won't be able to do it today because I don't have my computer. My computer went boo-boo. How can I get my bus driver? I don't know. I'm not there with you, so I won't be able to assist you on that. And also, if you're looking for a wine of the month club, I highly recommend Naked Wines. They don't pressure you to buy a wine every month. Basically, they take a deposit from you every single month. It's an agreed price of $50, and you can order wines anytime you want, and order as little as you want, but as much as you want. So all of the wines purchases start at increments of 3. The basic case is 6 bottles, which I bought. But if you go above 6, then you have to buy in increments of 3. So it's 3, it's 6, 9, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, until basically you use up your credits. You just gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. And that's Naked Wines. This is something that I love, and I appreciate you all being here. If there's anything else, if you have any questions about the wine, go ahead and leave me a message in the description box below, and I will respond with any information that you require. Thank you for being a very nice person. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you being here. And until then, guys, I want to thank you. I will see you again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.